Hey, welcome to the Why No Soffit Framing videos, part one. Why No Soffit Framing videos, part one. Doggone it. Here it is. Stupid house. Nothing to it, right? Nothing to it. Here's the house right here. I got a first floor right here. This is the first floor, and I got a second floor. The second floor is, look at the second floor right here. I don't have I got a standard ceiling. This is out of the box. The only thing that's not out of the box is I changed the color so you can read this. I can change the framing color so you can read this better. This is a standard ceiling finish. Look at over here. In this room right here. I'm second floor. I'm going to post this, by the way. Look at my ceiling finish. You know how ceiling finishes work, right? You got paint, I guess, and then drywall, and then framing, and then airspace, okay? So let's take a look at what I just did. I'm on the second floor right now. I'm on the second floor, and I just said this room. In fact, look at it. 71 5/8 inch finished ceiling. So I put a drop ceiling in this room. Do you see it? There it is right there. You can see the drop ceiling joist, can't you? HR. You can see the drops. I dropped the ceiling in there, man. That's cool, isn't it? That is neat. I dropped that ceiling. You see that? I dropped that ceiling in there. HHV. I dropped the ceiling in that room. Now let's go downstairs. Here's the plan right here. I'm upstairs, right? I'm going to turn off the, yeah, that's the upstairs, right? It's very simple. Upstairs. This, no drop ceiling. This is a drop ceiling. And you can see it in plan view over here, okay? Let's go downstairs. This room is directly below that room. Do I have a drop ceiling in there? Yes. Look at this. Drop ceiling. I got no plan material. FIR. I'll just change it. And this is airspace. Perfect. Do you understand? I just told you I had a ceiling. I had a room directly below the room above, and both rooms have a drop ceiling. Do I see the drop ceiling in this downstairs room? No. Do you see it? Do you see any red, orange ceiling joists in there? No, you don't. Why not? I don't know. If I come over to here, look at this room here. Do I have a drop ceiling in there? Drop ceiling. Darn right, I have a drop ceiling, and it's just I'll change it to a FIR first. Same. Do I see a drop ceiling in there? No. So this is the mystery to me. I've got 3 rooms with drop ceilings. One on the second floor, one on the second floor, and I can see the framing, and 2 on the first floor. I do not see a frame. I do not see the framing. Let's look at the section. I just cut a section. I cut a section through this drop ceiling room below, drop ceiling room on the first floor, and this drop ceiling room on the first floor. So you should see a drop ceiling, right? And upstairs, I cut a section through this ceiling that has a drop ceiling. I cut a section through this room that has a drop ceiling. And I cut a section through this room that does not have a drop ceiling. So what does it look like? Check this out, dude. This room up here, second floor, has a drop. You can see the ceiling joists, man. You can see the ceiling joists right there, whatever they are. Here, you can see the drop ceiling, but you don't see the framing. Over here, you see the drop ceiling, but you don't see the framing. Why not? Why not? Do I have all the framing turned on? FRAMI. I have it all on. Why don't I see the framing? Okay, F6. In fact, I'm gonna do a little something different. Okay, I'm gonna do something different. Second floor. I'm gonna see if I can make this even simpler for you guys. Joist direction, FJ. FJ, brother. FJ. Yeah. Ain't that a pistol, man? Why can't I change the ceiling joist direction? You know how I can change that ceiling joist direction if I wanted to? I bet actually, I'd rather be able to. Look, I just changed it. I just changed the joist direction because it's the shortest distance. That they span the shortest distance. Quite frankly, I'd like to be able to control the direction for not only the ceiling joist up here, but the drop ceiling joist here. The only way I can control the drop ceiling joist is if the span is less. Because if I change the span to a bigger span, the joists go in the other direction. So I have to go in this direction here. Whatever. Okay. Whatever. Let me see if I can do something here. 1, 2. I'm gonna make these. I'm gonna make these bearing walls, but I don't want a footing underneath or whatever it is. Okay. I'm on the second floor. Perfect. Perfect. And I'm gonna change the ceiling joist direction to this. Perfect. Control C, Control V. Put them over here. Change the direction over here to this. FJ. I'm playing around. Okay, I'm just experimenting. Check that out. I think I can check that out, can't I? What did I just do? 7-7. Can you see this? Can you see this? Only look on the right hand side. Only on this room right here, I have the joist going front to back. And I have them going front to back on not only the drop soffit, but the raised ceiling. I'd like to have control over both directions, quite frankly. Quite frankly, I'd like to have both. And you can see the joist, the end of the joist right there. But here's the real shit. I can live with that stuff. Look at this drop ceiling right here. Why don't I see the joist there? Look, I see the drop ceiling, but I don't see the joist. Over here, I see the drop ceiling, but I don't see the joist. What's going on there, man? Why don't I see that stuff? In fact, if I come over here, FJ out. Well, I don't want to change it. This is the best way to do it. So anyway, just the point of this video was, and I can't explain why I can see the drop ceiling on the second floor underneath a roof. But on the first floor, I can't see a drop ceiling underneath a roof. It's the same situation, but one's on the first floor, one's on the second floor. I don't get what the difference is. It doesn't work. And quite frankly, I should see a drop ceiling in this room right here, but I don't. Why? I don't know. Something screwed up. Chief, why don't you figure this stuff out, man? Okay, I'm done. 2015, it can't be a bad year, can it? Anyway, you guys. Anyway, I'm gonna send this into Chief, and you guys take a look at it and see if maybe you guys have an answer for me. I don't have one. That's the end. End is end of why I don't see